Hi, welcome to this course on idea generation. We are at unit 1B, and the basic objective of this unit is to give you an overview of how this course is structured, uh, a brief overview or definition of the 5 methods that you're going to learn for idea generation, and I would like to take you through my thought on why these 5 methods have been selected. So for that we will use framework developed by AC Nielsen called Nielsen Magic Quadrant framework. So this unit 1 is an introduction unit. It has 3 parts. 1A, which we just went through, was on the introduction about me and the company and what would be your expectations or what you can expect from this course. 1B is on a brief overview of idea generation methods, and 1C is on sources, key sources or channels to generate and find new ideas. So unit 2 is basically a method that you can use to define the idea. When I say defining the idea, it means you need to define the objective, you need to define the goal for that idea, what you expect from that idea, and the outcomes. I believe the end state of ideation exercise should be very clear in your mind even before starting the exercise or selecting any method. If your end state is very clear, you will find it very easy to select one of these methods, and those methods would be used effectively if your end state is clear, if your objective and goals from the exercise are clear. Unit 3 and up to unit 6, these are the 4 units that will cover 4 different methods to generate ideas. Each method in each section, in each unit, has been explained with an example. And at the end of unit 6 you will realize that how we were able to improve a very basic concept which I'm sure you would have experienced during your purchase offline or online, how we can convert that basic concept into a very interesting and rich product through these 4 methods. For simplicity purpose, I am using the same example in all the 4 methods, and I am going to show you how you can generate different types of insights when you are using these different methods. In unit 7, which is dedicated to idea evaluation, you will learn 2 methods to evaluate and select ideas by covering all aspects of evaluation. Apart from this, you will also learn what are the right questions, what are the right and sophisticated questions that you need to ask to evaluate an idea properly. And it's a very sophisticated skill to ask right question in the right order to evaluate potential of an idea. In unit 8, we will take you through some of the online tools that are available for ideation workshops, for improving your ideation exercises. At the same time, we will take you through a very structured way of communicating an idea. We will cover challenges that are faced during communicating and presenting your idea pitch. So in unit 8, you will learn what needs to be included in idea pitch, what is the key DNA of an idea pitch should be, and what should be the right flow to present your ideas to increase chances of acceptance among your audience. At the same time, I will give you a list of guidances and guidelines for idea presentation preparation. So apart from unit 8, you will get a worksheet from me that includes key questions and a framework to put structure to your thoughts for preparing an idea presentation or an ideation document. So in next section we are going to, in next unit sorry, we are going to go through method called Kipling's method, which is a great method I believe to define the objectives, scope and goals of an idea. And we will go through 4 methods for idea generation, which includes attribute listing, brain mapping, Scamper, customer as innovators. Now a lot of information is available about these methods online as well, and a lot of books have been written, a lot of white papers and research work has been done on these ideas. So I don't want this course to be very theoretical in nature, because you have not paid money to just get another literature on these ideas. So I'm going to actually show you how to use these methods, how to internalize these methods, so that even if you are not once you go through this course, at the end of this course you should be able to practice these methods on various things that you see around you to improve them. And once you internalize these methods, it will get into your subconscious mind, and when you go in your professional field you can easily apply these methods depending upon the context and situation for ideation work. Now a very important question for all of you, in fact you should ask this question to me, is why only these methods have been selected? Why not some other method? There are quite a few other methods as well. I'll share the entire list with you, but why only these methods have been selected? Let me take your attention to a very interesting quadrant framework which AC Nielsen has prepared. So what Nielsen has done is they have listed or positioned all the idea generation methods on a 2x2 scale. So on the x coordinate they are listing ideas based on how popular those ideas are, how extensively these ideation methods are used by different organizations, and on y-axis they are rating or listing the ideation methods based on how effective those ideas are. So ideally we would like to use the ideation methods mentioned or listed in quadrant on the top right quadrant, which says popular and effective. So all the ideas mentioned here are quite popular among various organizations as it came out of this research that Nielsen did, and they're quite effective as well. So what I'm going to do is, if you see all the ideas that have been marked in black outline, I have tried to pick ideas from ideation methods from each of these 3 quadrants. So we are going to discuss an ideation method which is customer brainstorming, which I'm rephrasing it as my brain mapping. We are going to discuss an ideation method around internal idea capture systems. We are going to discuss a method around peripheral vision, peripheral scanning method, and of course we will go through methods that are around focus groups that you can use during focus group discussions or when you are doing a lead user analysis. So lead user is basically a user who is ahead of other users in terms of the features that he expects from a product and how he uses that product. So all these methods that we are going to discuss, you can either use them individually or you can use them in a team for a very structured brainstorming session. So all the methods that we have selected have been rated high on effectiveness. Right? They not be very popular methods, but not all of them would be popular, but they are of course definitely very high on effectiveness. So in the next unit, which is 1C, I am going to explain each of these methods briefly, and then we will have a dedicated section on which will explain a stepwise approach to these methods and how you can use these methods for improving a very basic concept that I will explain it through a presentation, through an example. Sorry. Thank you.